Hey, so today's video is going to be on things that annoy me. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, even though I absolutely love ranting, as you will find out in the next few videos. Starting with peasants who don't seem to know how to walk down a corridor, okay? This worries me, because at the age of 15 you should have mastered how to walk in public places, okay? There is this one group of people, or like several groups of people, who literally think that it is acceptable to walk down the hallway at like the slowest speed known to man. Like literally, if they were going slightly slower they would just stop. And you're kind of just like there late to your next class, you're trying to dodge around these people, and like surprise surprise there's more ahead of you. And then there's these people that kind of just stop, and you're just like, oh, okay then, you know, I'll just walk around them. No, and then like you try to walk around them and they start walking again, and then you kind of just like do this awkward dance. I don't like those people. At my school there are teachers who pretty much think that they are the top of the gene pool, okay? Like these people pretty much think that they like run the place, okay? So there's everybody getting their homeworks out or getting their textbooks out, and you forgot yours or you don't have it, okay? And then they like stare you down and they're like, where's your book? And I'm like, I give up, where? Obviously I don't have it with me. Now if it is a book that I do not have with me, the chances of, I don't know, me forgetting it at home are probably like, I don't know, 10 out of 10. Where is it going to be? It's not going to be floating around in the galaxy. Right, at my school, the first 10 minutes of an English lesson you are pretty much forced to read. As somebody who loves reading, I'm actually okay with this. But however, if you forget, like God forbid you forget a reading book, because you are pretty much just screwed. This one time my friend forgot his, and the teacher walked over and they're like, where is your book? Where is your book? And then he's like, I don't have it with me. Why? Well, how are you supposed to answer that question? Do you think interrogating him is going to make a book appear? What is he supposed to do? Pull a book out of his arse? Like, literally, what is he gonna do now? Just... This makes no sense to me whatsoever. At school, there is this one large group of friends that, like, literally date each other. I call this social incest, okay? Because everybody's been out with everybody, and pretty much they are not single for longer than a month or two, okay? So there is this one girl and her best friend, and she's seeing this one guy that is in that group, and they are in a relationship, okay? And then a week later they're declaring their love for each other on Facebook, okay? And then a month later they break up, and everybody's like, oh my god, that guy is such a player, I can't believe you went out with him. And then like the girl's best friend is like, oh my god, I can't believe you did that, he's just like such a dick. And then a month later she's going out with him. So I'm just like, you know, don't be so quick to dismiss if you are going to be going out with him, which you probably are at some point in your life, since those people are probably like the people that are gonna like end up getting married, you know, like basically everybody's gonna pair up with everybody else. This one is pretty random, but people who don't pick up their phones. Now I am guilty of this sometimes, but I usually pick up my phone, okay? And what I find acceptable is that if you ring me at 1 o'clock and I don't see it until 4 o'clock and I ring you back and you don't pick up, okay, that's fine. But if you ring me at 1 o'clock and I was slow getting my phone out, or it was on vibrate, so, you know, I had to look for it, I didn't hear it or something, and I call you back at like 1:02 and you don't pick up, that is unacceptable, okay? And you're just like stood there ringing them and you're just like, pick up, damn you! And then they're just like, oh my god, why did you not pick up? And I'm just like, excuse me? I didn't pick up. Like, I'm wasting my credit here ringing you back, and then you just tell me how I didn't pick up the first time. Like, literally it happens. This brings me on to that one person, or there's a couple of people who, this is really sad to say, don't have a phone, okay? This is fine if you're 10 or 11, but at the age of 15, you pretty much need a phone, okay? You are entrusted on using public transport on your own, okay? If you're meeting somebody, you need to, like, have a phone, and I'm not just talking, oh, you know, you and your friends went to the cinema, so you, like, get a phone for, like, that one day. No, you actually need a phone. For example, if I agreed to meet you outside the swimming pool, as soon as you watch this video, you will know who you are. If I agree to meet you out there at 6:30, and say I arrive first and you're not there, now I've got to wait for you. Now I don't know where you are. I don't know if you're late, or if you're just simply not coming, or if you're waiting somewhere inside. Like, I don't know what to do. Should I go looking for you? Well, obviously the logical answer would be to ring you, but no, you don't have a phone. Okay, you need to get yourself a phone. And I'm not saying go out and like buy yourself a Galaxy or an iPhone or something. Like, just buy yourself a cheap phone and just put a SIM card in it. It is not that hard, okay? People who seem to think that Facebook is their diary. Facebook is not your diary, love, okay? We can read everything on it. There are people that just, like... The one thing that I hate is people who post statuses that are like, oh, you know, I had such a bad day, you know, I'll never be happy again. And then somebody underneath posts, oh, what happened? I don't want to talk about it. Well, in case you haven't noticed, Facebook is a social networking site. Okay, which means that you're pretty much sharing this with the whole world. Now, if you don't want to share this with people, then why would you put it up there? You know, that is just unnecessary. Just don't share that. All those people that seem to think that, you know, we find it interesting to know that they went hiking across a field with so-and-so. Like, I don't care if you went hiking across a field. I do not need to know this. People who post slutty pictures on Facebook, if you have 66 likes on a picture of you bending over in a really slutty top, I automatically assume that you are a harlot, okay? There is, like, no excuse for you to be photographed like that, okay? What, like, of course, as a girl, you try to look good, but not like that, you know, that's just a one-way ticket to, like, the porn industry, if you like, going through people's Facebook pictures, I'm just like sat there and I'm just like not sure if Facebook or like aspiring porn star, like there is no excuse for pictures like that, okay? You don't need that. People who seem to think that Facebook is, you know, perfect to like share arguments, it is not, okay? We do not care about your argument. If you want to argue with somebody, then click on the chat icon and argue with them that way, okay? So I'm pretty much going to end it there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really, really like this video, then share it. If you hate this video and you give it a thumbs down, then I'm sorry, and I hope you don't hate it more than you hate anybody in your family. I will see you later sometime in the distant future, so till next video.